Hey Shadowers, how's it going? It's me, Chaotic Shadow 24, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon Rumble World. Oh my goodness, I'm doing another episode after the last one because I'm really psyched for this game. I don't know why, but I've been craving to play this for so long. I think it's just that I want to finish it, to be honest. I'm at 12,000 Pokédollars. We need to get up to 400,000. Why would they make us do this? This is pure grindness. I don't know, it's heavily unbalanced, but you can't do anything about it. So I think in the last episode, instead of peace out, I said pizza or something, which I admit I was thinking about pizza because I told myself before I recorded that episode, if you record one episode of Pokemon Rumble World, I'll make myself a pizza. So yeah, I want pizza. There you go. I guess that's why I said pizza at the end. It sounded like pizza anyway. I was trying to say peace out, but I think I said it in a way that just sounded like pizza. Whatever. I do want pizza, and I'm gonna be making it after this episode for sure. What kind of pizza should I have? I have tons of pizza in the freezer because, I'll be honest, I work so much that I don't have time to cook like proper meals, so I usually have just TV dinners or I usually have TV dinners or like pizza, anything that I can heat up and not keep my eye on, so like mac and cheese or something. Although with mac and cheese you kind of have to stop halfway and then stir it or whatever. I don't know, that's my experience with mac and cheese. But yeah, I usually just eat meals that I don't have to sit by. I don't have to be on standby for. I can just leave it for like 20 minutes or like 2 minutes or whatever. 2 minutes is even better. If I want something, if I'm super hungry and I've been working all day or something, then I'll just grab some like heat up butter chicken or something, or just anything, whatever happens to be in that TV dinner. Usually it's butter chicken, but it's not Indian butter chicken, it's Thai butter chicken, and it's very good. I really like it. It's a good break from the Indian butter chicken because I used to eat that a lot when I was a kid, so I usually just go for Thai. I don't really know the difference, but I don't know, whatever. It's cheaper, so whatever. Ember Balloon, there you go. Let's see, what one are we gonna go for? We're gonna go for the Finnegan, I don't know, it's the Braixen? Braixen, there you go, I think it's Braixen, and then I don't know the final one, but I believe that's Braixen. Braixen what? What are you breaking in? Breaking in your new magical powers, I assume, because Braixen gets magical powers when she evolves into that, or when Finnegan evolves into Braixen. I don't like that name at all. Why is it called that? Anyway, I was asking, what kind of pizza should I have? I think I have Hawaiian, I have meat lovers, which is like all meat, if you didn't know that. I know some of my viewers are vegetarian. I'm so sorry, I don't follow that path, but I fully support your decision. I also really hate how they treat some animals. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't believe we shouldn't eat meat. I just think we should change the way we treat the animals. That's my stand on it. But I certainly do not have any disrespect for vegetarians. I totally agree. I agree. Meat and killing animals for me is kind of cruel. But you know, food chain, whatever. Other animals do it. If other animals could overpower us, which they can, and they'd eat us as well. But what I'm saying is, I think they should change the way they treat animals. I don't think we should cut meat from our diet completely. I'm sure you can't blame me for that, I suppose. I mean, it all depends how you're raised. I suppose if I was, what is the word? If you're showing the kind of things they do to the animals, then I'm sure you'd change your mind. It depends on how you grow up and your experiences, I suppose. But I certainly don't think you should judge anyone for, like, whatever they do. I mean, if I was a vegetarian and I saw someone eating meat, I want to be like, don't do that, I'm here, why would you do that? If I'm a vegetarian, someone wants to order a steak, order a steak, whatever, I don't care. It doesn't affect me in any way. The animal's already gone, I suppose. I just think we should change the way they treat the animals when it comes to stuff like that. That's my take on it. Especially pigs, man. Pigs have it rough. I don't like how they treat pigs. Anyway, I don't want to be depressing, I'm so sorry. Whatever, why am I talking about vegetarians? I just want to say I respect your decision, and just because someone eats meat, you shouldn't like be like, blah. I was talking about pizza. That's what I was talking about. There you go. That's what I was talking about. I was trying to say, since I said meat lovers, don't be like, why would you eat that? I'm a vegetarian and I'm truly offended. Don't get me wrong. I am very all for it, but you know, whatever. A man's gotta eat, right? But yeah, I have meat lovers, I have Hawaiian, I do have Supreme, which is basically vegetarian, but it's more like it has some meat on it. It's just Supreme, I guess. It has a little bit of everything. There you go. Except it's more on the vegetable side, which I like. I do like the Supreme one a lot. Hawaiian is pretty good sometimes. It depends on my mood, I feel like. I also have one called the Angus beef, which I'm not too fond of. So if you guys hate me, then tell me to eat that one. I suppose. It doesn't matter. By the time this episode is uploaded, I would have eaten the pizza long ago. So there you go. I think I'm gonna go for Supreme. And if I am wrong and I don't have Supreme, then I think I'm gonna go for Hawaiian. I do feel like some Hawaiian right now. Hawaiian is good. I'm sorry if I'm making anybody hungry. Other things on the menu are butter chicken, I suppose. I could have that. That takes like 2 minutes to cook, but I don't know. I don't really feel like it. We lost out combo. God damn it. I don't really feel like butter chicken right now. Oh, we got the Butterfree. Cool. Sweet. Thank you very much. Alright, so yeah, I don't really want butter chicken. I have another Thai butter chicken, which is green. No, I'm calling it butter chicken. I'm so sorry. It's satay chicken. That's what they called it. It's basically butter chicken, though. I mean, it's rice and chicken with orange sauce all over it. But yeah, there's also a green version of it, which I really seriously love. At first I saw it and I was like, wow, this is weird. I didn't know they made green butter chicken. And I feel like I'm not the kind of person to look at something new and be like, I made that weird sound with my throat and it totally threw me off again. I think I'm talking too much. But what was I saying? Oh gosh, I completely forgot. Oh yeah, I'm not the kind of person to look at like a weird food and be like, oh, I'm not trying that. What the hell? That's not on my palate or whatever. I'm more of the kind to be like, oh, this is weird. I've never seen something like this. Why don't I try it? It looks alright, I suppose. I don't know. Oh, will we get a legendary on the superior? Nope, we have all 2 stars though, so that's great. I want the Wailord, but whatever. We're the complete opposite of Wailord right now. But yeah, I'm not the kind of person to look at something I've never seen before and be like, okay, I'm not trying that. That's not my style. I'm too good for that. I don't know. I really like trying new things. I suppose if I didn't like it, then I'd be like, I don't like it or whatever. Unless I was eating at a friend's house and I didn't like the food, I'd be like, oh, this is really good. I really like it. Thanks so much for making it for me. But I don't know, if I went to a restaurant, I'd probably order something else, I think. I don't know, who knows? It depends on the price of the restaurant, I suppose. And besides, it's my own money. You can't call me out for being selfish or whatever. Or, what is the word for it? Being rude? There you go. Jeez, how did I forget that word? What's wrong with me? That's like a main word in everybody's vocabulary. But yeah, it's not rude if it's your own money, right? I suppose so. That's true. I can't afford to go to a restaurant anyway. I can't afford to do anything. Sheesh, I'm in a bad place right now, but let's just keep smiling, shall we? Anyway, we've got tons of Clefairies here. When did they create Cleffa? I feel like Cleffa, it's a Sinnoh Pokemon, isn't it? I think Sinnoh is known for like introducing all of the baby Pokemon. That's what I feel like anyway. It introduced Bonsly as well. I really love Bonsly. I remember when I first started messing with Bonsly and stuff, it was really difficult to figure out its typing because back then when I was playing Soul Silver and stuff, I didn't have access to the internet. I was in a very broken household at that time, so yeah, we didn't have access to anything really. I was even lucky to be playing Soul Silver at the time, but it's all thanks to my, it's all thanks to certain people in my family that I was able to do that anyway. I mean, I don't want to get too depressing, but I feel like I should say this. Even in darkness, there's always like some sort of light there. So even if everyone in the whole world hates you at some point, then there's always going to be one person. I encourage you all to look for that one person. And you know, support them as much as they'll support you. Even if it's just something little, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. What am I saying? I don't want to be depressing. There you go, that's what I was saying. I don't want to be depressing, so I'm gonna stop now, but we're gonna do one more level, and we are going to enjoy it, because these levels are pretty fun, actually. We have one rainbow. I don't know what we can do with the rainbow, but whatever. Oh, we got a fever, great. I mean, I don't know what we can do with one rainbow. We can't get a legendary or anything, because that wouldn't happen with one rainbow. Oh, we got the Heracross. Cool, great. So, I don't really like Heracross. I know a lot of people love it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like goblins. I don't like it. Sorry, I don't know, that was a JonTron reference. A very long-winded JonTron reference. But yeah, I don't like Heracross all that much. As a kid, I just felt like it was overhyped. Like, at the point where... Okay, let me say this. This is gonna get really confusing. I don't want to make this all redundant when I say things like, I feel like it was overrated or whatever, because then you guys would be like, but you just said you didn't have any internet. Let me just say this. When I was a kid, everything was totally fine. But towards, like, when I turned... I guess there was always like that foreboding shadow or whatever. That's a weird metaphor. I don't want to sound like I'm being dramatic or anything, but I also don't want to be too specific. I want to save it for a Draw My Life. I think I tweeted a while ago about it. Just look up my Twitter if you ever want to know stuff about me, I suppose. I do drop some truths every now and then, I suppose, but my childhood, there you go, that's a better way of saying it. The early childhood, it was alright, it was fine. But yeah, there was always that foreboding shadow. But anyway, during my childhood, I did have access to the internet, because, I can't remember. Was I living with my grandfather at the time? I can't remember, whatever. But yeah, I did have some sort of access. No, that's right, I used to stay at his house every single weekend. That's right, I remember, and I used to always beg to stay at his house for the weekend for certain reasons, because, you know, whatever, never mind. But hey, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm not talking about that kind of stuff. I'm talking about because I want to get away from the place I'm at. Sheesh, what's wrong with you? I just realized what I said, and I just had to make sure you guys all understood. But, yeah, it's like, I did have internet back then, and I just thought... I didn't have internet back then. I had access to the internet back then when I went to my grandfather's every weekend. There you go. I'm making sense. Finally. But, yeah, I did have access to the internet during the weekend, and I always thought Heracross was kind of a lame Pokemon because, I don't know, I think it mainly had something to do with the way a YouTuber called Late Pokemon Elite, he was a special YouTuber. I really liked him as a kid, until he started stealing videos and stuff. Yeah, after that he started a channel called Heracross Plays or something. Plays, not please, plays. And I guess I just hated the Pokemon because of that, because it was tied to something negative, to a negative person or whatever, so... I don't know, I don't like Heracross all that much. Even now when I don't care about that negative stuff, I don't even remember him that well, but even now, I don't really like him that much. I just still think he's overrated, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, did I say but yeah? What's wrong with me? But yeah, I'm gonna do it, or this is gonna do it for that episode, this episode. I can't speak. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the very next episode of Pokemon Rumble World. Peace out.